everyone, this is a video update of the diorama as things are right now. As you can see, there's been progress made. This area right here is the large cutout for a large dry dock, and you can see where I've had to route out right through here so it'll sit flush with the surface of the land right here. All that's just miscellaneous balsa wood and hardwoods that I'm going to be using. You see right in this area here where I've taped off the edges, that's strictly to keep the paint right here from being on top of the land. I'm going to be finishing up getting this is the second coat I'm doing right now of the paint. It's all pretty much dry right now. It's all been repainted up to this area right here. And yes, I'm using home paint, but that's okay. That's what I need to use for this large amount. This area here is been done with a primer coat of the same paint. It's a paint and primer combination mix. And you can tell the difference right through here. Just to give you an overview of where things are right now. This right back over here is 2 pieces of wood I've glued together to help design a finger pier that is going to be going right in this area right here. This is another large dry dock opening already cut out, routed out. I just have to build the dry dock, which that's right there. We've got to split them, make them bigger, widen them out, and put them back together. Right here you'll see small dry docks right here. There's 4 small dry docks in this area. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are already set in place. They're glued in. I've taken wood filler to go around the edges because, of course, you know, you can't route everything perfectly straight without a straight edge, and there's no way to put a straight edge up here without screwing it to the table, and I'm not going to do that. This is the large dry dock I've already made. It's glued in place right now, and I've got my jigsaw inside this bag here, adding extra weight to keep it in place until it cures up and dries. And you can see all the wood putty and stuff that I've done in the back to fill up, you know, little minor blemishes in the surface. They're already sanded and smoothed out. Pretty pleased with how that's turned out. And same thing right through here with those. The joints are perfectly smooth, so the transition will be virtually unseeable once the landmass is painted. Same thing right here. I actually had a bad scratch through this piece of wood here, and I had to fill it in, and it's been sanded out and smoothed over, and everything's fine with it. No hiccups right there at all. You can see right here, this little area here is where I got a little happy with the wood filler and got some up there, and it stained the primer, sanded it over, smoothed it out, no problems. Paint will cover it up, no big deal. But just to give you a decent overview of what's going on, all this work right through here has been done today. The routing, the second coat of paint, and all this here was done yesterday, getting the small dry docks in. The large dry dock I put in today. And like I said, it's got to cure up. It'll take about 24 hours for it to set and cure up decently. Then I can come back with some wood filler and fill in around the dry dock and get everything blended together so that there's little to no variations in the transition from dry dock to the landmass. And as you can see, it's kind of looking like this, which is the overall goal. But once I get the second coat of paint done, I'm going to be coming back through and running this strips of wood here, which is it's I believe it's 1/8 1/8 by 24 inches at 3/16 thick. It's going to be set up on edge right along the face of the landmass to get that smooth transition from the land to the water. Because cutting this with a jigsaw and all to get the landmass cut out, it just my lines weren't as straight as I wanted them to be. So I'm going to come back through and add this wood here. It's going to be glued in place, and it's going to be a perfect smooth straight edge all the way down. And I'll be doing that all the way around inside the harbor and everything as well, all right through here. Everywhere you see the blue tape so far is going to be lined with this. That's why I'm not so concerned about getting paint on the edge right through here and all, because these are going to cover it. These are going to be painted prior to being glued in place. This area right through here, I probably will not add these to it because it's pretty narrow as it is. This here is strictly for a LVT type parking slip, tugboat slip. Same with right here. This is a tugboat slip. It will get lined out with the strips. And same thing right through here, all the way around to the large dry dock. And back around. This area here, because of the way it contours, adding the strip is going to just make it blend perfectly. So you won't have any differences in the seams coming down, because you can kind of see the wood is not cut too straight. But like I said, when you're cutting it with a jigsaw, you do what you got to do. And once I get the second coat of paint up here, you can see how that's just going to blend it all together. Any gaps can be filled in with wood filler, so they'll be virtually seamless, which is the overall goal, is to eliminate all the seams. Because in all the time I was in the Navy, I never saw seams in land. Yeah, I saw seams and joints in concrete, but not in landmass. But I hope everyone likes what's going on right now, and things are moving along. I will probably be doing another video of the aircraft and ships and submarines that I've been working on, and get those posted as well. Just give me a few days, because I can only work on this so much at a time. And I'm trying to balance my time between working on the diorama, getting things going on this, as well as build